church bells in the background. That's very nice. God, it's been a while since I posted, but I am coming to you now in the forests of Poland. You can hear I'm somewhat close to a town nearby, a very small town, and the church bells are playing, which is very nice ambient sound. And it started raining. I've been planning to record a couple videos for the last few days, and of course the one day I decided to finally go out and record them, it starts raining. It's been like 33 degrees every day and sunny, and today, finally the day I go out and film, it starts raining and it's like 23, but hey, it's fine. I'm enjoying it anyway. So not too long ago, a couple of hours before the rain started, I did a little workout. There is a park nearby that has gym equipment, or like climbing frame sort of thing, with like a few things that you can do a workout with, which is great. I wish we had more of them in the UK. It's honestly so upsetting that you only really find them in other European countries. There was one at the park that was that's really near my house, and it was there for a few years, but one by one the pieces of equipment started disappearing because people were like destroying them, and then they just never put them back, and now there's basically nothing there, and it sucks because it encourages people to work out. But having that, even though it's only like a few bars and some rings and things, it does enough that I can like really work a lot of my muscles, and it's great. It's like everyone should use it, honestly. It's so good, and it's free, so why the hell not? But anyway, this brings me to the main sort of point of why I'm bringing this up, and it's just that a lot of people don't care about their physical fitness. That's just a general thing today. Like more so than ever, people do not care as much as they once did. Because, for example, obesity rates, and I'm sure you've heard this before, way higher than they've ever been, because the processed foods that we have nowadays compared to 100 years ago, the landscape is so different. Honestly, it's not surprising that a lot of people have gotten fat. Like, it's not surprising that there's this epidemic of obesity, because nowadays, like, the food that we have is so shit, which is another reason I'm glad that I'm in Poland, because the food here is great. But it reminds me of that quote by, and I'm going to get this wrong, it was either Socrates, or I'll put it on the screen, but it goes along the lines of, it is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength that his body is capable of. And I think that is definitely more pressing today than it's ever been, because a lot of people these days really don't care about their physical fitness, because it's sort of almost this taboo subject in a lot of fields. You know, like body positivity is a massive thing, which in a way I'm all for it. Like, obviously it's good to have a positive mindset, but when you're in literal denial about your fitness, it's literally a detriment. I had that, a couple of bars and the floor is all I needed to have a pretty decent workout. And a lot of people come up with these excuses like, oh, I don't have time, I don't have the equipment, but like they're all bad excuses at the end of the day. They are all bad excuses. So there's a story that I have from over a year ago now, I think, and it's something that happened that really stuck with me. It was when I was doing a workout in my local park using the gymnastic rings that I've got. I've posted a video, I think, of me using them. But I was using the gymnastic rings in the park, and I was just doing a general workout in public space, because who doesn't love the fear of the public watching you? Family walks by. It's the mum, dad, and then it's this little girl, probably about 10, and then her younger brother, who I'm guessing was probably about 7 or 8. And this boy was in a wheelchair. I don't know what it was that he had, but clearly he was in some way disabled. He wasn't able to use his legs. But she was wheeling him through the park, and they stopped in front of me as I was in the middle of doing this workout. And the girl pointed at me and was saying to her brother, she was like, look at that. And I was there doing my muscle ups or whatever. I can't do a muscle up. I am shit, honestly. When it comes to the gymnastic rings, I am shit. But, you know, I was trying. But she was pointing and showed the brother, and she sort of wheeled him, like turned him towards me. And I looked back, and he was watching me with just like this amazement. And that feeling has stuck with me since, of like, how can I be in the position I'm in? I have no disabilities of any kind. I'm perfectly healthy. How could I not try and use my body as much as possible, keep myself in this peak condition? Because this kid, this little boy, was watching me with such amazement, and it just made me so grateful for having what I have, just being how I am. And there was something amazing about that moment for me. It just really, really struck me. I was just hoping that this boy, like, obviously he was young, but I was just thinking, God, imagine inspiring this kid. Like, I felt like I was inspiring him. Like, despite the fact that he seemingly could not use his legs, was amazed by what I was doing, because I was upper body. And I'm hoping that somehow that might have inspired him in a way that, like, how you can still be fit. Because all I was using was these rings to pull myself up, or whatever I was doing. I hope he's doing well. But yeah, that was a little analogy of just something that happened to me that really drove home how important being fit is. So anyway, that's all for now. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm back officially. Hopefully I'll make some more videos soon. We'll see. You'll see. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.